maybe 2:30. A little drunk, but I'm alright. Cause I've been hanging with you, and it feels like love. Tell me if I'm wrong, cause it feels like love. Yeah, it feels like love. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't know what you do, but you make me feel fine. And you can't deny we are not just killing time. You should let me know if you want this true. Baby, you just make me feel crazy. A little crazy for you. Yeah. I think about you and I want you here with me. Am I out of my mind? Or is this how it should be? You made me sing about love. So just tell me if I'm wrong. But it feels like love. Yeah, it feels like love. Yeah! Don't know what you do, but you make me feel fine. And you can't deny we are not just killing time. You should let me know if you want this true. Baby, you just make me feel crazy. A little crazy for you. A little crazy for you. Yeah. A little crazy for you now. A little crazy for you now, baby. I'm a little crazy for you now. A little crazy for you now. A little crazy for you now, baby. Don't know what you do, but you make me feel fine. And you can't deny we are not just killing time. You should let me know if you want this true. Baby, you just make me feel crazy. A little crazy for you. I feel crazy. A little crazy for you, baby.
Oh, yes, indeed. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Wood Hounds. How is everyone doing? Welcome to Friday Night Live here on the Back 40 Firewood channel for the first time, simultaneously streaming to both Facebook and YouTube. Now, because of that, I have been noticing there is a little bit longer of a delay. So you'll have to forgive me if this evening, if I'm a little behind on the comments or whatnot, but we'll get into all that. The stuff is just, it's flying by here very quick because, like I said, we are going out to YouTube, as always, on Friday nights and Facebook. So the only thing is, like, whatever platform you're on, you won't be able to see the other comments from the other one. But anyway, like I said, we'll get into all that. First, let's start off Friday Night Live, as we always do, by raising up our cups and putting the week behind us and looking forward to the weekend. So, again, glad you're all here. Cheers. There we go. Now I'm getting, we're getting all kinds of, this is going to be, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. But like I said, it's a little, so for those of you that are, well, first of all, let me say hello. Hey, Larry Cluck, how you doing? Oh my goodness. We have Nate from Firewood at the Furnace is in the house. Tim Thompson's here. Timon. How you doing, Timon? Robin and Larry Hoddle, how are you? We're going to have to, there's going to be a lot of people now getting named off that might not be on one platform, might not be on the other, but hey, we'll get around to it. This is, okay, so now, That's right. If anybody didn't see, Nate, Fire at the Furnace is in here. He was out having a good time tonight, taking in some Christmas festivities. But okay, so now, again, if you're on Facebook, you're probably new to this whole thing happening over here. What's going on is when we get a when we get a coin that falls into the cup over here, what happens on YouTube is it's a super chat from someone. And so what we do when we have a coin fall in the cup, we raise up our cup. So this cup, and we bring out the swinging ladies. So we're going to bring out right here, Eric K. Ladies and gentlemen, let's raise up our cups to the first coin in the cup tonight. Eric, thank you very much. Cheers. Oh my. So yes, there is what happens. And whenever you see a coin falling in the cup, get ready to raise your cup. It's pretty simple. It doesn't matter what's in your cup. That's the only thing. So you could have some Dr. Pepper. You could have some Buffalo Trace whiskey or bourbon. Or is it whiskey? I always forget. Anyway, whatever is in your cup, raise it up. And sometimes things get a little out of control because the coins start coming. The coins start falling. So we're gonna bring out the ladies one more time. Mr. Shibe, Mr. Outside with Shibe, double live. And oh my, we have another coin coming in from it's Nathan to you, Daniel. Well, thank you very much, Nathan. Firewood at the Furnace. Shibe and Nathan, cheers. All right. So yes, this is where, if you're new here, whatever, like Kent from Colorado over on Facebook. How are you doing? If you're new, just don't be afraid to jump into the chat. Get to know some of these guys, some of these gals, some of these Wood Hounds from whether you're on YouTube or Facebook. And like I said, if the Facebook, I have gone live on Facebook on Friday nights before, but never mixed together with all of this going on. So, wait, this right here, this. It's, this one we will just bring out Eric once again. Yeehaw! Let's see the bottom of that glass. Oh boy. So raise up your cups, ladies and gentlemen. Once again to Eric K. Cheers. So I hope everyone had a great week. We have had a mix of crazy weather. In fact, right now outside it is raining. Yes, indeed. Raining. It's out of control. Oh, the other thing, if you're on Facebook or if you're new here on YouTube tonight, if you do have a question, put a Q in front of your question, because that does help me a little bit pick out of the chat your question. And then if I see it, hopefully I can read it and answer it. Well, I can't for sure guarantee an answer. I can attempt an answer. But Matt Collins, how you doing? Very windy down there. Saw surgeons in the house. I saw Tim and Old Saws. William Klein. Fern Hill Farm. How you doing, my friend? Oh, yes. And there's One Eye Customs. Hey, I left you a comment on your video. Let me know when it's ready. All right. I think I just missed another coin coming down. We're going to bring out a different lady this time. We're coming right up here at you over here. We got Circle B MN. Constant coinage. Thank you very much. Cheers. When we spill a coin, we also go into overtime. And then, yeah, Thomas, how are you doing over there on Facebook? Brett, so see, I have the advantage of I can see both comments come in from YouTube and Facebook to my little feed right here. Oh boy. And we're going to need a moderator. I think somebody will handle that. This is the only thing is I'm not sure. Let's see here. We're 45-mile-an-hour winds here tonight. Nicholas, that sounds pretty crazy. Where are you from? Somebody. It would be cool if I could get these chats to mingle together and mesh. All right, now, oh boy. If you see that green thing, that is the bomb. So anytime there's a bomb dropped, you see right there that there's the coins go spilling out. So we're going to have to, and we got all kinds of, I'm missing, all right. Hang on. We're not going to be able to, you don't have to take a drink for every coin because it does get a little crazy. But we're gonna pop these out. We got Shibe once again, Eric, and the big bomb from my good friends Chuck and Deb over at the Iron and Oak Sawmill. Howdy y'all, sorry I'm late. Hey, you're not late at all. Working on a bar top in the shop. Feels good to be in the shop again. Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Chuck and Deb. Cheers. That almost was a little rhyme going on there. Working late in the shop on the bar top. Oh my goodness. We might have a special guest showing up. Oh, look who is here.
I'm running to Walmart.
Uh-oh. Shh, don't. Wait, what? Well, here you go. Everybody on, oh my gosh, hang on. I'm way behind on coins. Shibe. Oh, you probably don't need a beverage since you're driving.
No.
Well, yeah, we are out of control already.
Yeah.
As you can see, I can't see. We got Shibe. Our good friend Michael D. Wait, we gotta raise our cups up to Michael D. Cheers. Thank you very much. I'm not sure if the people on Facebook completely understand what's happening here. But we have, there's a couple over there watching. It's pretty crazy on Friday nights, but we like to kick back and have a good time. You look, I think I just saw a rain alert.
Mm. So that's Facebook and that's YouTube?
No, they're both up here.
Oh.
See, old guy Firewood says hello.
Hello.
Iron and Oak says hello. Jared says hello. Tim Thompson. Bill Irwin, Wild Bill is here. Bruce G.
Hello. Hello.
Dave.
Hello. Hello.
So Bruce, I saw your comment about sharpening my saws or something.
Okay, I gotta go.
What? Hang on. Slick Willie's here. Come back here. 1 second. Oh, okay. Well, hurry back.
All right, bye.
There you go. She popped in for a little bit. Michael, good evening to the Jersey Shore. Hardworking man, how are you doing? So yeah, I missed a question way back here. And I missed a couple super chats. So I apologize for that. It's too far back. Because there comes another bomb. And Jim, hey, from Northern British Columbia, Canada. Good evening. All right. Yes, Amanda has left the building. We're going to come up here because we got Mr. Shibe Dropping another bomb. We missed it, but Amanda's in the house. Oh, and hang on. Let's keep it here for another good friend of ours, WD-30, Will Davidson. Howdy one, howdy all. Tip 'em back and let it fall. Oh, look at these poets in the house. To all those that are enjoying snow, I wish a wonderful time to be had by all. That is very clever. That was very nice, WD-30. Thank you very much. Cheers. Will, or I guess WD-30, call you. You're lucky that Rogers left the game last week. Just saying. So, for those of you that are on Facebook, that I know a lot of people on Facebook have questions all the time. Whenever I would go live over there, they would say, they would be just wondering like where I'm from. So I'm in Wisconsin right now. And that's why if you heard me talking about rain, it's a little crazy. It's supposed to be tomorrow, like 15. Here's a question. So this is how you really get my attention. You put a whole bunch of cues, and then I can see it. The Wild Wood Hound from the East Side, Jared Hildebrandt. Are you sure mixing Facebook and the crazy YouTube is a good idea? Well, I thought about that. As 603 Gears warned me about crossing the streams. But I think it's a good idea because I think it's better to have everyone come together. Like the name Andy Rogers should leave the game for good. I think he might be, actually. But yeah, it's just nice, I think, to have everyone come together, and this gives it gives me the opportunity to at least be a little bit more like I can go live, because I used to just go live on Facebook at 7 for like half hour, and I would rather give them the full hour. And I think I think it's going to be more enjoyable for them to take part in this, the raising of the cups and kicking off the weekend and just hanging out and having a good time. I just wish that the people on Facebook could see the YouTube chats because that's where I think a lot of the fun is actually had, is in the chat amongst all of you wild woodhounds. Marlon L., how are you doing? Oh my, who's old guy Firewood? We got bring the ladies out for him. Old guy Firewood, thank you very much. Cheers. Dual streams is like double vision. Oh, I don't know about that. One-Eyed Customs. The story on the dead doe. I'm not sure what you mean. You may have to you may have to elaborate on that. I'm not sure. Or maybe that was meant for somebody else. Uh-oh. Now, look at this. This guy is crossing the streams. He's over. He's on both. Shibe is taking over both of the only thing is, oh my goodness. All right, Woodhounds. So we are definitely going to be going into overtime, because when we spill a coin, we go to overtime. But the other thing we do is at the end of the night, we fill up a little shooter here. But there goes a whole bunch of coins. And it was a triple bomb Holy smokes. I don't know if we've ever had a triple bomb. Old Guy Firewood, WD-30. Oh, we gotta make that a little smaller. We'll make this, we're gonna bring all these bombs out here. And Shibe. Craziness. Oh my goodness, hang on. And we have one more coin that came down from Outdoors with Larry and Robin. So all you guys right there, all those triple bombs, Larry, Robin, cheers. We are definitely going to be into round 2 before the bottom of the hour. I can tell you that much right now. Whew. 603 Gears, how are you doing? Hey, I just saw Jeremy Heather Smith from Facebook. How you doing? We got to welcome some of these Facebook people in here. Brent Carlson. This guy right here. Did you get all your decorations put up, Jeffrey? Uh-oh, now now I'm getting messages on my phone. I do not need any cheese. All right. And I missed another comment. Maybe. I don't know. Anyhow. What was I talking about? I'm not even sure. Around the yard, how are you doing? I think I was going to talk. What was I going to mention? Something about, oh, the one, my video yesterday about plowing the snow. I failed to mention in that I actually do have my rear tires filled. But even with the tires filled, I feel like I just don't get enough traction. Especially when the snow is kind of flaky and loose. So that's why I put that carryall on. I'm going to load it up. Well, if I need to, move some stuff around. Load it up with some big chunks of wood on the back. And even though the snow is pretty much gone now, today it was 40 and now it's raining. So Jeff Settlemeyer, how are you doing? See, I'm starting to see from Big Stone Gap in Virginia, not West Virginia. Virginia. Nice. Yeah, if you're watching for the first time on Facebook, or if this is your first time on Facebook at this time of the night, because normally I'm earlier, throw a little chat in there. I don't know if Doug ever got back to me about the dead or the doe. I'm not sure if that was WD-30's been putting up lights. That is, yeah, I saw Jeffrey putting some decorations up last night, and he had on, I don't know what was playing on his TV. Logan's Homestead. How are you doing? Now, I know that, Brad, Firewood at the Furnace, not Nate, but Brad, he was talking in his video about how he's still going through a lot of bundles. And I am doing the same thing. This past week, just in this past week, I've sold, I think, more bundles than I did the first 3 weeks of November. And I don't know what is going on. Like, it doesn't make much sense, but I'm thinking that maybe people are like having fires in their fireplace, maybe in the evening just for a little bit. And so they just want a bundle here and there. I don't know. But I have been selling a lot of bundles. And hey, Roger, first time I've tuned in. Well, welcome, Roger. Glad you are stopping by. There was a question here. I'll get back to the bundles. The big box wood splitter was awesome. Do you think you would upgrade to that type of splitter in the future? Well, I've thought about it. The only thing is that then all of like the wood that I split for myself would all be that size as well. And sometimes it's nice to just take bigger chunks and just quarter them down and have those bigger pieces for the boiler. So I don't know. I don't know if I would. I mean, it would definitely be nice for bundles because those things are. Well, you saw in the video how nice the cubes are. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I don't know. I would have to. I guess if I ever get to that point, I'll try to make. I'll if I'm forced into making that decision, I'll deal with it when I get there. K&L Firewood, how you been? So you busiest month or best month? Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think people are just, in the evening, they want a little fire. They just want in the fireplace, or maybe even just like a little wood stove, over in the corner. I don't know. Oh, the dough on my, yeah, the little last year. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That thing, I just walked back there and I have no idea what happened. No idea at all. The one, it did look like it may have tried to like jump into, there was a board. It tried to jump over the board and it might have like slipped and cracked its head on the splitter. I don't know. That was definitely a weird situation. Definitely weird. Oh, and there is Randy, who's been on most of the Facebook live streams, the Rocky Mountain Mother. I still keep forgetting to get, I don't know if I told you this, but like I can't find any small bottles of the amaretto. Dude Ranch DIY, how are you doing? Yeah, it's just crazy. I did though sell a couple of loose stacks, so it's not just been all bundles, but I always make everything on demand. So like I make up 8, I put them out there. A day or two, they're gone. I make up 8 more. I should just make up like 30 some at one time, but I don't. Because the minute I do that, then they won't sell at all, and I'll have 30 bundles sitting in the corner of the garage. Because that's how it works. Jim, any chance you would sport a Dyna processor shirt in the future? Just the shirt or the actual processor? I could be probably talked into wearing a shirt somewhere. Maybe. Depends. Depends on the stipulations involved. You can submit request to the to my manager, my wardrobe manager. All right, I think I got enough for. We almost are there for round 2, but we got one more coming up here from Outdoors with Brayton. Sorry. Okay, my chat here is bundles are popular here in Tennessee now also. Well, there you go. I guess all over the place because Brad was selling them in Maryland, Iron and Oak, Pennsylvania was just saying, and now in Tennessee as well. So thank you very much for that. Cheers. Yep. that was it. We got a refill. Now, if you've been playing along at home and you've been following the coins dropping down, this right now is your chance to refill and recharge. Get ready for round 2, starting up here in a little bit. The baby bottle. Yeah, the baby bottle. I forgot to bring that up here. The Firewood at the Furnace baby bottle. Hey, there's Ed down in St. Croix. How you doing? All right. Old guy Firewood. Anyone else already anxious for Paul Bunyan to get here? No kidding. They should have like the Paul Bunyan show twice a year. 3 times a year. Yeah, it is. That is going to be another. It'll be here though before you know it. Time is going to fly by. That was a heck of a good time though. The Paul Bunyan show. Where? Dan Cooper. I'm looking blue tonight. I chose this lighting to welcome in the Facebook crowd. So that is the reason for the color choice of lighting. That I figured it would be a nice welcome for the Facebook people tuning in tonight. Jared Hildebrandt, you like those lights? Yes. If you want, now that do you want to see something really cool? Is that I can actually, since now we are the bottom of the hour, the first half hour can be for Facebook, and then we can go to YouTube colors. Oh, there we go. We're crossing the streams and we'll mix it up. We'll do a little blue, do a little red. All right. Let's see here. Frank, good evening. Did I put mix? No, I gotta add mix. Jeepers. We don't want this to get too out of control. Paul Sykes, how you doing over there in Dartmouth, Massachusetts? What do we got on here? Let me just look. We got, yeah, we're doing good. We got Jim. Actually, hang on. Long time watcher, first time question asker. Well, all right. This is what I like to see. I like to see you. I gotta go back to the blue. That red's a little too hot. Do you and Amanda have other jobs besides Firewood? Oh, yes, we do. Firewood is only a hobby right now for me. So, and I know that, you know, that's the one thing that I always hear comments on is like, oh, you're just a hobbyist. You know, you're just a Firewood hobbyist. But I don't know. I don't know if there's like a requirement of how much you have to sell to, you know, be considered whatever. But yeah, I just do Firewood as kind of like a side hustle. A little, I mean, I make a lot of wood for myself. So I'm my number one customer. And speaking of, holy crap, clearing the cup. Look at this. Who did that? I got 603 gears. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Oh, yes, on the 25K subscribers. Toast to you, Dan, and your family's hard work. Question, if you had it all to do again, what, if anything, would you do differently? Oh, cheers. Thank you very much for that. What would I do differently? Whew. Well, Dick from South Haven, Michigan. How you doing? And thanks for the, yes, on YouTube yesterday, the channel did pass the 25,000 subscriber milestone. So all of you, thank you very much. Again, it's kind of crazy because if you saw my community post, like, I know for myself that sometimes I'm not for everyone, you know, I'm a little whatever. But for all of you that have pushed subscribe, thank you very much. If you haven't, go do it right now. No, but what would I do differently? I don't know. I don't think there was, I mean, as far as like the YouTube channel thing, I don't think I would actually do anything different. I think everything has worked out as it has for a reason. And yeah, I think everything is just, I mean, right now in the whole space of YouTube, it's completely different than it was when I started. So if I were to start right now, I would be doing things a lot different than when I started, when I did, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's just a whole different, like the way things are going on right now, the different platforms, all the way that I navigate social media is way different than I did when I started. So that would be the only thing I would probably do different if I had to start over right now, because it's a whole different landscape out there. And it's crazy because if you don't look, you don't notice. So to some people and people, you know, viewing YouTube, it's all the same. But if you're a creator, a content creator, and you're looking for the right things, there's a lot of stuff changing. A lot of stuff that has changed and stuff that's going to be changing. All right. Did I miss? I saw a whole bunch of stuff flying by. On Facebook, you guys probably don't get to see all these comments. What? Daniel Atkins, if you started over, I wouldn't have all of you. So you wouldn't subscribe again, Daniel Atkins? Is that what you're saying? No, I know. If I had to start all over, it would be, you know, it'd be starting over from zero. But I think I would find you eventually, Daniel Atkins. Hey, Anthony. Good evening. Tony R., my friend, how you doing? It's how much wood do you burn through in the winter? On average, 10 to 12 full cords. Not face cords, full cords. So 30 to 36 face cords. But so far this winter, I have not been burning as much as usual, or as much as I normally do, because it's been like last weekend it was 50s. It was in the 50s, and today is in the 40s. So Jeffrey, if I send you a big Easton made stick, will you put it on your wall? Because that would look amazing against the blue background. I don't know about that. Let's see here. Maybe I could do this. There. Oh. Oh. We can't do that. I don't know. I think, did you mean sticker? I think you maybe meant sticker. There's not a lot of room back there on that wall, though. That's the only thing. So, how long around the yard? How long did it take to get to 1,000 subs? So, man, there's a lot of good questions coming in here now. All right, we might be going way into overtime. I don't remember the exact dates. I started my channel on YouTube at the end of July, and I think sometime in November that year, I crossed over the 1,000. And the only significant about 1,000 subscribers for YouTube is the fact that once you hit 1,000 subscribers and once you reach a certain number of watch hours, then you can enter their partner program, which then allows you to monetize your content. So that's why a lot of people want to reach the 1,000 subscriber mark, because without it, well, you get ads put on your videos no matter what. And so once you are able to enter the partner program, then at least the ads that are getting put on your videos, you're getting something for them. Where otherwise, they're still showing the ads, but you don't get anything. So, Mark, oh boy. Do you really think you would be anywhere close to 25K without Amanda sporting her yoga shorts and pants? I don't know. That's the beauty. You just don't know. And I get asked this all the time. And normally it's on Facebook. You know, people will say, I hope you realize no one would watch your videos if your wife wasn't in it. It's like, all right. Well, then I guess by having her in it, doesn't that then make me like I realize that? Yeah, it's an interesting question. I'm not sure. I can go and look at some videos that she's not in, do better for views than videos she is in. So I will say on YouTube, though, people I think get a little more, I don't know, people are, they get a little crazy. They think that I make her wear the clothes she wears. Like a woman should not, first of all, a lot of people I think get a little on edge about seeing a woman do a man's job in the woodyard. Oh! But yeah, I mean, you know what they say, you can't hate the player, you gotta hate the game if it upsets you. Or if, you know, if you think that I should be, if you think I should change, that's the one thing. If you're starting out on YouTube, don't let anyone's comments change your direction of your content. Because as soon as you do, you're in trouble. Because then everyone will want you to do something different. I missed a question here from Craig. Are you enjoying, as much as you enjoy firewood and burning, consider getting a wood stove installed? Oh, no. I would rather keep the mess outside. Way too much mess on the inside. I actually really enjoy just, and then not having like worry about a fire in the house or anything. Yeah. Much rather keep it outside. Okay. I saw a question. Circle B. I'm going to do it. One of these days. You just wait. One of these days I'll have him on. Okay. Stan Nelson had a good question, but John, over on Facebook, I'm going to grab this one from Facebook. Are your splitters sent to you to demonstrate, or do you purchase them? This is a great question, and my Wolf Ridge log splitter I bought myself. I actually bought that before I started YouTube. However, the Yappa 315 processor, I did get that, I guess, loaned to me on a demo agreement. So they brought that processor over here, and I used it to create content. And so that one I did not buy, but I did buy the Wolf Ridge. What was the other question? Oh, did I go buy it? Stan Nelson, what was your most favorite video to make? The Woodyard, the one with the dreams, where I was daydreaming and I had all the rum all over the Woodyard. That was my favorite one to make, this, as I can remember, in recent memory. Anyway. Oh my. Now I'm way behind on comments, but yeah, one of these days I will do a video where I kind of just answer all these questions about topics like that. The I guess, what do you want to call it? The certain, just the controversial topics. That's the word I'm looking for. The controversies. Because there are a lot of them. But it's funny because a lot of the, it's a lot from, I think people, I don't know what it is. It's, I think there's just, in general, people like to point out flaws and point out things that they think will anger you in order to make them feel better. Good evening, Kenneth. And the funny thing is that a lot of people don't realize, and this is going to be one of the things I'm going to talk about in an upcoming video, is I don't think people realize when you leave a comment on a video and it's like negative or kind of foolish, like it doesn't really do that much to whoever's channel it is. It, like, people scrolling through comments and reading that are going to look at you for leaving it. So, if you say like some, crazy, ridiculous things, like someone will read that and then that just reflects on you. It doesn't reflect on whatever channel you're commenting on. So that's what I always find funny, is like people leave these comments and whew, they are bizarre. 603 Gears, what is your current go-to camera setup for filming? Oh, I can show you. I can hold all of them in my hand right here. 2 phones and a GoPro, although I don't use this very much. Right here. iPhone 12, iPhone 12 Pro. The benefits of upgrading your wife's cell phone is that you get the old one and you can use it as a camera. I don't like the GoPro just because the footage is just so huge in file size. Whew. Again, I apologize. Roger, do my wood sales slow in the winter? Sometimes, but like I was saying earlier, this past week I've sold more bundles in the past week than I did the first 3 weeks of November. So they aren't slowing down yet. All right. Did I miss? Around the Yard had a question. What is everyone using to edit their videos? I'm using iMovie on iPad. I'm struggling to get music added to the timeline clips. I'm not sure on that. I use Final Cut Pro. I think, though, if you speed up the clip and then bring in the music or the audio file. Arthur, do you still do any wrestling? Yeah. Did you see those big rounds I was pushing up on the box wedge machine last week in the videos? That is the wrestling I do now. All big rounds. Yeah, and the GoPro batteries, especially now when it's cold, the batteries don't last. One Eye Customs. What is the best thing you have purchased from your YouTube money? The 500i. my steel 500i chainsaw. I can answer that nice and quick and easy. Larry Clark, have a good weekend. Kenneth, would you come east for the frenzy next spring? Yeah. I mean, if I can work it out, sure. I don't have too much right now booked up. Well, actually, I do have quite. Now that I think of it, I do have quite a bit of stuff. But I got one thing in February, 2 things in June. I think August has got a couple things already. And we just had a coin fall from Jim. It's been a while since a coin drop. Getting thirsty. Oh, well, raise it up. Take a nice big sip. Thank you very much, Jim. Cheers. Yeah, I'm hoping to, in August, be at Boonville, but I know I said that last week, I think it was. And now there may be a slight complication. But I'm getting everything figured out here in the next month, I think. Stan Nelson, what was your wife's favorite thing she bought with you? I don't know. I'd have to ask her. I can take a guess, but I wouldn't want to speak on her behalf. Oh, Shibe. TBD. Still working some things out. But we got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Let me just make sure. The 500i, that is my chainsaw. Steel MS 500i chainsaw. All right, Larry's on here. I might just have to find a weekend and come out there to the East Coast and just whether or not we have anything officially organized, just kind of maybe do a little like backroads tour or something. Because I know there's quite a few people in like a 2 to 3 hour radius out there. So we could go one day, go somewhere, maybe get together at another place. So yeah, we'll see. I know it's just a lot of, I mean, everyone has the big shows, the Paul Bunyan show, the Boonville show. So it's kind of tough to get too many things going, because then it's hard for people to, figure out where they want to go. And I know that the Paul Bunyan show, though, last year, that was that was a good time. In fact, I had more fun, I think, outside of the actual event than I did in the event. Crystal and Brett down in Iowa City, how you doing? Yeah, I know there's a lot of like I said, there's a lot of places on the East Coast out there that are kind of close together, so it would be pretty cool. Frickin' Jeep, how are you doing, my friend? I saw you sawing up your first log on your mill the other day. Oh, you know the answer to this, Doug. I would like a little mini excavator so that I could do the log challenges. I can take the blocks and set them up on top of each other. That would be ideal. And then I could have it, I could move logs over. Oh, it would be pretty cool to have a little mini excavator. But then again, I don't know. I get by pretty good without it right now, so. Yes. Yeah. That Friday Night Live. And so this is the thing. So now that I know how everything, because see, my concern with doing it live like I did was that the sound from the people was coming through to the people watching, but it wasn't. So now that I know that, I am ready to, I can't wait to get back there. And hopefully the Fairfield Inn doesn't change management. Hopefully we get the same manager of that hotel. Because they were awesome. They were great to deal with. Everything I needed, they accommodated, and they didn't worry about the noise. They didn't worry about Shibe stalking around at 3 a.m, chasing people with funny hats on out of the hotel. Oh, 603 gears. This is the thing. I don't know what it is, but anytime I've ever seen a backhoe on the back of a tractor, it's like, it's so jerky and like just, you can't, it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't seem smooth. But on a mini excavator, like everything just seems, I mean, I'm sure it's the operator, but those little backhoes on tractors just seem so jerky. So, I don't know. Scheib was in welding class. Would you do a meet and greet at some point and maybe do a live one in the area where you live? Yes. That's what we did with the Firewood Frenzy here in Eau Claire the past 2 years. And I'm working on this, getting that stuff figured out to do another one. So we would have I guess, I don't know how centrally located Wisconsin is to everybody, but in the Midwest, it's centrally located. Yeah, the Fairfield Inn didn't worry about serving bourbon without a license, even though apparently they lost their liquor license the year before because they used to have a bar at that hotel. So can you imagine if they would have had a bar? Oh my goodness. Yeah, if we I guess Eau Claire is somewhat central. It's central in Wisconsin and kind of Minnesota, but then when you get down like Iowa, Illinois, it is a bit of a drive, but somewhere along the way, I think next year in 2023, if we all coordinate this out, I think we can have a spot to where a lot of people who watch all the different channels, where everyone can kind of get together at some point in some location and won't have to drive 16 hours to get there. Greetings to you, Rob, in Southern Indiana. Good evening. Because you know what I mean? It's like before, a few years ago, that was the Paul Bunyan show. Like everybody went to Paul Bunyan and people were coming from thousands of miles and hundreds of miles away. But if we had, a way to kind of figure out, all right, maybe there's something in the spring here, something in start of summer here, something midsummer, end of summer. I think it'd be pretty cool because I think there's just hanging out with everyone at the hotel. Like I said, that to me, that was like the highlight of the Paul Bunyan weekend. Yeah, it was cool to see, the equipment and all the machines and the demos at the Paul Bunyan show, but man, oh, the hotel was wild stuff. Red Pine Lodge and Sawmill, northern Wisconsin. All right, we got some more people from Wisconsin in here on the Facebook side of things. Good to see you. Welcome. 603 gears. These deep questions, these deep topics. Random favorite band artist. I don't know how many people will know who this is. So if you do, give me put a thumbs up or put a 1 in the chat. But my favorite band is the Dropkick Murphys. So if you know or if you've listened to the Dropkick Murphys, let me know in the comments. That is one of my favorite bands. In fact, I was just listening to them right before the live stream. And not many people probably know of them. They are kind of like an Irish punk rock band. But oh, they got some good stuff. They got some they've got some, yeah, like they've got some of those songs that, you know, like made it to like the mainstream top 40, but then they've got some songs that have never, like, just awesome lyrics, awesome beats and music. Oh, Doug. It's a good idea. Oh, so yeah, there's some people that have heard of nice. Good stuff. They are a little bit older, like some of their music is back from the 90s. So yeah, they're a little older. Oh, CCR. Yeah, that's another one. There's a lot of them. Oh, we are in overtime already. Look at that. So now, those of you that have joined or may have been on since the beginning, from Facebook, we go into a little bit of overtime here. Normally, we end things at the top of the hour, but because we spilled some coins, we're going to go a little bit longer. We're going to hang out a little bit longer. And we're also going to hang out here and get ready to tip the cups back one more time. Michael D. I'm a big... Flog and Molly, I'm right there. They're on the top 5 list as well. So cheers to that. Thank you very much. Flog and Molly. Tony, have a good weekend. Good seeing you here, my friend. All right. Blue matches the Packers season. Yeah. It's, what can you do? At least the game last Sunday night was fun to watch. I don't care who you were cheering for. If you didn't enjoy watching that game, I don't know. That was a good time. Wait. Did we get that bomb that came down? I just saw the chat roll by, but I don't know if the bomb dropped yet. The bomb comes. Did I miss it? Did it drop? The overtime bomb from Scheib? We'll bring I don't know if I saw it or not, but Scheib, once again, you crazy man. Thank you very much. Cheers. Oh boy, we're gonna keep it right here. The Logan's Homestead. Cheers to the weekend. Good night. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Have a good weekend. There comes the bomb. It's late. The OT bomb is a little late. Oh, the comments on Facebook. Oh my goodness. And here comes the co-host. You know it's overtime. Speaking of being late, the co-host is here. Yeah, it's almost time to wrap this. What do you got there?
What do I always drink?
Chocolate milk.
No.
What?
Hot chocolate.
Oh, hot chocolate. Little boss man is here with some hot chocolate. You want to say hello to everyone?
Hi.
Still didn't get a haircut.
I'm not don't get it since I'm like 10.
What would you do if oh, and there came the other one. One Eye Customs. Yes. I would do it in the description. Because you got more room down there. Yeah, you run out of room in the title. I would just do all of the mentions in the description, because you still get whatever channel that you are mentioning still gets notified whether you put it in the title or the description. Old guy Firewood, have a good weekend, Dick. Oh wait, no, you're not leaving. You're just saying good night to somebody else. Hey, Grandpa and Grandma, say hello.
Hi.
Yeah, wave at him. He's getting ready to do some Christmas decorating, because what are we doing this weekend?
Getting our tree?
Getting the tree. This weekend we are getting the Christmas tree. And
I'm having hot cocoa when we're getting it.
Amanda likes to get minimum 12-foot tree.
Mm-hmm.
So
Last year it was 14.
Was it 13?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Last year was 13 feet tall. The thing takes up half the room. Like, you gotta, I don't know. So this year I'm trying to talk her into a little smaller tree. Why? It's so big.
Smaller trees are always bad. They always grow bad.
Ooh, that is hot. Ooh, it's hot chocolate. Oh my.
It's cold.
It's warm on my arm.
Oh, well, it's probably because of the cap.
Yeah.
Taste.
No, I don't want any of that. Ugh.
I made it by myself. I know how to use a microwave.
Okay. Let me just quick search for any cues. Oh, yes.
See ya.
Yes, I did see that. Thank you, everyone. Last week. Oh, see you later, boss man. Last week, Iron and Oak initiated the push for the Nebraska Woodster. And I think it was Monday morning. I think by Monday morning, he was over the line. Roger, have a good weekend. Yeah, I used to have a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. I used to have just a little tiny, about a 2.5 foot, 3 foot tree. Put that up, boom, done. Now, it's not the case. But it is kind of nice to have a nice big tree. The smell of fresh pine in the house. Oh, it's fantastic. And then in a month, when you take it out and you try to pull it through the patio doors, and you're trying to take a 12-foot wide tree, condense it down to a 36-inch door opening, when all the needles are dead and falling off. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Mike, the brand of the log splitter I use is Wolf Ridge. Just Google Wolf Ridge log splitters, and you will find their website. Wolf Ridge. Stanley Keith, he does not. Uh-oh. Good question, WD30. Did I miss a question? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Yeah. I lost my vote for a smaller tree was vetoed. Not gonna happen. Hey, we got Marlon. This is another friend that we got to meet up with down in Ohio and up here in Wisconsin. Have a drink, everyone. Marlon, cheers. Yeah, the only good thing is with now that we've, and I don't mean to be, I don't want to come across as like I'm dogging on Christmas, but we didn't have to. We used to go cut our own trees down. So we would go to this tree farm, cut down a tree, you know, the whole drive out, pick one, which was fun. But let me tell you, for those of you that have gone to a tree farm to cut your own tree, how long did you drive around? How many trees did you look at before you were able to say, yep, that's the one right there? Because you see one that looks good, and then you go and walk around, and oh, there's a branch that's a little off, or there's an opening, or the top's a little crooked, or it's not as full. So yeah, so now we go to this tree lot that they cut them down. You know, they have them all there. We just go there, and I say, what's the tallest tree you got? And that's what we get. All right, so we are almost at 15 minutes past the hour. So we did, now because we are in the holiday season officially with December kicking off here, I'm going to have to just keep working on this bottle because I got to have this gone by the new year. So I'll get that ready. I got Jimbo here. Curious about YouTube rock and roll tune permission for videos. So YouTube provides a free library that you can select from. There's not a lot in it. There's some decent stuff. But you can what they have, like these subscription services where you pay so much a month or so much for a year, and then you can use their library of music, which is usually like a larger variety, a better selection. So like I use a service called Epidemic Sound. I think a few other people use that. It's got more variety. And they're continuing to add music to it. So you're always getting like new stuff. The YouTube library is good, but after a while you like run out of options. All right, so we've got the, this stuff's gonna go down a little bit better than the Knob Creek. You gotta watch what I say there. Or how I say. So, all right, let me. Oh, but we have one more question. We're going to do one more question from Kenneth over on Facebook. Do you make a fresh cut on the trunk when you get the tree home before putting it in the stand? Yes. Yep. When we get, actually, they do that at the lot that we go to. So we load it in the truck. The guy cuts the bottom off, cuts a little cookie off the trunk, and then he shoves some spear into it, like spears it, bring it home, and we've got this great big tree stand we put it in, which works out good. So, but yes. So, all right, everyone. I think this is going to do it. even though we still have quite a few people on here, we're going to have to wrap this up. So thank you very much for tuning in. If you were on Facebook tonight and you tuned in, greatly appreciate you merging over, coming together with all of us here on YouTube. This is what we do Friday nights. We get together, we have a good time, so hopefully you enjoyed your time here. I know I did. As usual. So, moderators, thanks for being here and keeping that one person in, kicking that one person out. Everybody else, again, thanks for tuning in, hanging out to start your weekend, and especially you super chatters dropping the coins, filling the cup. Really appreciate that. So here you go. Here's to all of you. Have a good night. Enjoy the weekend. Stay safe. Have fun. And be cool. Cheers. Woo! There you go. Nate, I finished it. Have a good night.